What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? Slide Sims here. I thought maybe I would just interest you in a little article, something here that I found. Apparently it's kind of awkward, to be honest. There we go. And I have my face on the other side, and as you can see. So, put this down. There's this article saying California cafe owner charges customers at a $5 fee for wearing masks. Well, it got me interested. I really want to know what the heck is going on. So, trying to see. Diners are mostly free to speak their mind at a Northern California cafe, but doing so through the protective confines of a mask will cost a cover charge of $5. Damn. I guess that's one way to get your point across. You want to keep your mask on even though you're vaccinated. Have to pay. It's like, anything to get them to stop doing all that stupid stuff. Who knows?
Which one?
Let's see. Fiddleheads Cafe. Fiddleheads. I'm done. Of all the names, the term fiddlehead had to be it. So that's the thing. Sorry. So fiddleheads. Let me see. Okay. Oh, let me look at my phone. Oh yeah, I'm watching Black Mirror. Sorry. Let's see, Fiddleheads Cafe. And I do not recommend you trying to do anything to anyone at all. Please, for goodness sake, don't be a knucklehead. Seriously. Hampshire. Oh, and they have a GoFundMe. Help Fiddleheads Cafe fight COVID restrictions. All right. Is that a face mask you're wearing, or is it a muzzle? Nice. It is the duty of the patriot to protect his country from his government. And this is in California, I believe. Is this in California? Yeah, California. Northern California. Gosh, people are expensive. Man. People are very expensive. It's a Fiddleheads Cafe. So we are not the anti-masking restaurant in California. If you've come here to write a negative review, you have the wrong place. We're in Connecticut. And follow all COVID guidelines. Thank you. And? Close at 2 p.m.? Jeez, what type of daggone freaking cafe is that? It did get public attention. It did. So there's okay. So I just went to Yelp, and it had an unusual activity set for it. So let me read it to you. It probably won't pop. Actually, you know what? Might as well go for it. Might as well go for it. Let me see. Please don't pick on these people, for goodness sake. Calm your little butts down. You're not doing anybody any favors. Seriously. To be honest, you're not making yourself worth anything. By acting like that just because you got anonymous. I said fiddle hat, really. Okay, here it is. What? That's awkward. Hold on. It says, sorry you're not allowed to access this page. That's very retarded. There's a saved one. And here it is. They close so early. You go from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Why do you close so early? Oh, it said breakfast and brunch, but my goodness. Close so early. Yeah, they're closed now. Well, it's Sunday. I don't know what made that reverse, to be honest. That's weird. That's weird. I'm here on and this is one capture, and this is only from April 10th, 2021. And what weirds me out is that I can only do the Wayback Machine, but from the previous that you saw, I could not do anything else. I don't know why there's something. So I could not do anything else. It's so strange to me. Like, literally, disclaimer, don't do a damn thing. Stop trying to be type of people who think they can know that I'm trying to save it when you're not saving a daggone thing. Don't try it. Don't try it. And plus, if they already had, vaccines already and everything, then they're good to go. I don't see why it should be any consultation for... No, that ain't it. I don't see why it had to be a confrontation to where people had to be such convoluted buttholes just because somebody just allowed it. There's said, if you take the vaccine, you protect yourself from giving it to others. So, what's the problem? Seems people are more concerned about their social views than they are about anything health-wise. So apparently, I don't know. To be honest, when we all die, we're going to regret it sooner or later. And this is the general store. I keep clicking on it. And the Sun covered it, of all people. One place that I definitely don't want to freaking go to in a race. Sheesh. I hate to go to it in a race. It was literally there. It's like on AOL I got it. And this is from NBC News too. This one is on the Sun. Small price to pay. Oh boy. And as extra fee for people caught bragging about getting COVID. I just find it funny. I just find it funny. I really do. I really do. I find it funny. And if the money is actually going to charity, hey, gotta get a good call. And yeah, you literally can't, for some apparent reason, access this one. It's like it doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Yeah, it's the same thing. The funny thing is, I can't access this on here. But the funny thing is I can access it on my phone. That's the funny thing. And let me read you what it says on here on my phone. So this business recently received increased public attention, which often means people come to this page to post their views on the news. While we don't take a stand one way or the other, yeah, right, when it comes to this incident, we've temporarily disabled the posting of content to this page as we work to investigate the content you see here reflects actual consumer experiences rather than the recent events. Please note that we apply this same policy regardless of the business and regardless of the topic at issue. Sure, you do. And of course, somebody comes in here with the 1 star on here, actually talks about it. 585 people found it useful. About 585 people are about a bunch of idiots, to be honest. Wow, I really can't click on the whole thing. That's insane. Wow, I can't click on it at all. Another business decided to flout CDC guidelines, ignore science, increase the likelihood of customers to get sick. And if you get the vaccination, you protect yourself from giving others the vaccine. You protect yourself from giving others the virus. Excuse me. Imagine that you get a shot of germs, and then you say, I protected myself from giving up. I got a vaccine that prevents others from getting it. Oh my goodness, I need to go to sleep. But let's see. Yeah, that's what one of the. I can only read it on the phone. And do not bother these people, please. Don't try to freaking post anything with these people because you literally can't, because you can't do it from the thing. But I telling you right now, do not freaking do any of this. Don't go to any of these people and don't flout anything at all. I know you want to, but do it in your own private daggone freaking home, okay? Do it in your own daggone private home instead of trying to put it on the freaking internet. Calm the fuck down, please, people. Jeez, calm down. Another business decides to flout CDC guidelines, ignore science. Sure. And clearly, when you have... Okay, ignore science. Isn't it that when you're vaccinated, you actually protect yourself from giving others who cannot possibly get the vaccination because of certain health issues or allergies, or histories of a bad take from a vaccine, that it protects them, that it protects you from giving it to them to where it prevents them from getting anywhere sicker or injuring them even more. Looks like you, woman, you ignore the science. I made a to-go order here since it was the nearest cafe. When we were shocked that not one person was wearing a mask. Well, people have a choice. Jeez, that man is literally about to take that literal thing out of his neck just to absolutely get that. I wouldn't do it yourself because you might go blind, but extremely disappointed in this cafe encouraging folks to throw away masks. What do you mean encouraging? Hey, if you encouraging, dude, it said a $5 fee added to orders placed while wearing a face mask. Look, you can still wear the mask. You can still wear the mask. have it. You can still wear the mask. It's just that you have a $5 added bonus to your order. I'm just like, literally, y'all need to calm the down. Y'all need to calm the freak down. Out of all the places in Mendocino, this is the last place I would eat. I would rather drive to Nina McDonald's. No, seriously, I literally can't click on this. They will not allow me to click on this. No mask mandates, gross, and they are proud to announce it publicly. Been fined by the county and still continue. Well, sorry for being named Philheads, for ignoring and denying CDC health requirements. I wouldn't care. I would definitely eat there. After reading Yelp reviews, first thing we noticed was a dirty table. Well, that was 2019. Yet, saying this business is being monitored by Yelp reviews related to media reports, and since it did get a lot of attention, which it did, it did. To be honest, they're their own business. They do what the fuck they want to. To be honest, you had a lot of people that were freaking being bothered left and right for their businesses, especially when they clearly didn't have any. You had businesses over 2020 that, one, already had masks on and their workers. They could not do indoor dining, which they didn't, and then you also had people that had to do takeout, which that's what they did. They took takeout, and they did that. They only said takeout, but they still got the freaking bill. You still got a bunch of stupid ass, bunch of retarded nigga ass, bunch of health inspectors that comes in, especially in other states that love to freaking do this, that come into a business that already has the mask up, already has people doing takeout. You can't go in and sit down and order food. And these were independent businesses. It's like, these were businesses that were literally trying to follow, literally actually following it, following the rules and everything, just having people just do takeout. You weren't allowed to sit. It doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. What the hell is going on? Like, it didn't make any sense. Because when I first saw that, it didn't make any sense. So to all these people, literally with all these fucking comments and everything, just because the guy has $5 and everything, fuck you. It doesn't make any sense that you would give these people's business a bunch of shit, because they've already been taking a whole bunch of shit from actually freaking going through the entire process of cleaning everything in their business, making sure people do not sit down and eat. They tell them that you have to only do takeout. And I think one of them had them have to wait outside to get their meals, which probably took a while, because I don't blame them. Then they had to go through the process, and then suddenly you had inspectors coming in for no damn apparent reason, for stupidest things ever. Just retarded. It's about time the proponents of these ineffective government measures start paying for the collateral damage they have collectively caused. Well, they have. A lot. And the government hasn't really done much of a good job with any measures of their own, which is actually pretty fucking stupid. Because apparently the funny thing is, you can go close down restaurants, like small independent restaurants, like small restaurants, But then when you got McDonald's, when you got Burger King, you got Subway, other things, and then you got Walmart. You got Walmart, the mall, all that stuff for the Christmas thing. Like, y'all niggas are stupid. Y'all niggas are damn stupid. Like, you're going to close down an independent business that literally was trying to only do takeout. And you bother them just for having a few people just sit in. Like, with the max on, of course. And then you come in, immediately just do this left and right. What the fuck is wrong with you? These niggas are goddamn stupid. Of course, there's 3,000 freaking comments. I bet you all of them negative. I think too much negative all fucking day. Force anyone to pay, I give them the freedom of choice, which they do. Which they do. It's not a force. Said if you come in wearing a mask, it's $5. Initial $5 fee will be added if you're caught bagging about your vaccine. Proceeds will be donated to local charities assisting domestic abuse systems. Yeah, I say systems, victims. Hey, if it's something to help the hey, they're doing it. They're not forcing anyone to pay. So they didn't force not anyone to pay. Well, kind of. Even though you got a $5 fee. When was this? This was reported today. Well, actually, yes. Well, actually, no. This was reported. Why is there a 22? All the things you decide to mess up on. You decide to mess on that number. They're 22. Oh wait, no. It's 22. Yes. How many weeks? It's a week. Week 1, week 2, 3, week 4. So in the 22nd week. See, 52.5 weeks. Yeah. 29. Yep. So it came out on Friday. This came out on Friday. Yep, Friday. Late at night. In June 2020, Gassman said temporarily closed the cafe 200 miles northwest Sacramento after Mendocino County officials warned that masks weren't optional at restaurants during the pandemic. The government shut everything down. Everyone wearing a mask is complicit. He abided by temporary mandates requiring curbside service only, but requiring masks for servers and other workers. He argued is too much. Well, his business is business. I don't believe in mask wearing. Our customer base has been strongly aligned with our beliefs, but I think some are really angry at our cafe. Well, ones that say you would ignore the science are the ones, but when clearly they're ignoring the science themselves, when they clearly got vaccinated, and, well, don't see why you would still be wearing a mask when you clearly got vaccinated and you clearly you're protecting yourself from giving it to others that either can't take the vaccine, hesitant to take the vaccine, and pretty much have allergies of it. Probably with whatever ingredients in it, because you have people who are allergic to certain chemicals. So it's there. Because someone in my family can't take it because they're allergic to, I think, I'm trying to remember, what was it, anesthesia? I think that they were allergic to anesthesia. That's what that's what they told me. One of my family members said he was allergic to anesthesia. or somewhere along those lines. But it was some chemical that some medical chemical that he was allergic to, and he cannot take it until he looks into the ingredients of that vaccine. It's their choice. They can choose what business they support. They can go to any other business in my county, state. Which is true. Which is true. They can actually do anything they want to. I'm not joking. They can do whatever they want to. It's their business. It's their business. It's market ploy, free advertising. If it made its way to AOL, he will win some customers and lose others. I prefer to eat at a restaurant where I can make my own choice whether to wear one or not. True, I could bring QAnon nut into the conversation or right-wing extremists, but either would produce nothing but division. However, as a proponent of laissez-faire capitalism, I say let him go for it. Those that agree with the concept wear a mask and donate willingly to support Project Sanctuary, good for them. Those that disagree can take their business elsewhere in the market and decide whether or not the owner is successful. Hey, if there was a restaurant that did this in my area in the state of Maryland, I'll pay it. If it is going to donations, if it is going to a charity, is going to a good cause, and that charity is legit, and the charity actually is going to domestic abuse victims, definitely assisting it, okay. After I find out, and if they tell me which one, and I look it up and I find it, then okay, I'll agree to pay it. But let the dude do whatever he wants. They have the rules. Same thing as other places too. If they say we're following CDC guidelines, and if you are fully vaccinated, you are not obliged to wear a mask. They will not make you. I've seen people in certain stores where they do have that CDC guideline, and they did not make people wear a mask. They did not ask people, if you were fully vaccinated. If you come in without a mask, they will make that clear. They will make that very clear. If you come in without a mask, then they know you're vaccinated. They know you're fully vaccinated. It's not that hard. Wait, neighboring restaurant Mendocino Cafe has been getting the abuse instead. Really? Hold on. Wait. Mendocino Cafe. Really? They've been getting all the hits on there. And okay, hold on. Yep. They did that for it too. Hold on. I can probably get it on my phone. Surprisingly enough, they will not block it on my phone. I can see reviewers do their thing, but the one thing I won't be able to see is on here. I don't think it'll block me. Nope, it won't block me on my phone. I can read it. Yes, continue on the website. Since the onset of COVID-19 pandemic, Okay, March. And there it is. There it is. Somebody already putting it on. There it is. 8 hours ago. This is 8 hours ago. This is just yesterday. 8 hours ago. Please don't harass these people. For goodness sake, please don't harass these people. Don't be a jackass. Just because you're, let's see, what is it? The people who are probably watching this, which probably not a lot of you are, please don't be a Jack Russell Terrier and freaking bother these people. For freak's sake. I'm going to read it, but please don't bother these people. And besides, you won't be able to find it on daggone freaking the computer anyway because they blocked it off the computer. It's on the mobile, but I'm literally not encouraging you to freaking go and harass these people. Don't be a jackass. Seriously. Just because you're anonymous doesn't mean you're not... It's like just because you're anonymous doesn't mean you're not likely to get freaking hacked. To be honest, you're probably the one of the people who literally will be that stupid enough to put on a pop-up. It's... seriously. Don't freaking bother people. Okay, Mendocino Cafe is not the restaurant you read about that is flaunting COVID guidelines at all. That restaurant is called Fiddleheads, and it's across the street. Please don't leave a negative review here. That is meant for the other place. Yeah, nobody's going to listen to you, dude. Nobody's going to listen to you, dude. People are still going to go ham and quartered. They're still going to go for it. I know they are. And they, already putting it on the Mendocino Cafe when it clearly was Fiddleheads. These guys are pissed off. What? And called the owner a retard. That's offensive. They call the owner a retard. Well, that's very retarded of you to call. Well, that's very retarded of you. Saying you're calling the owner a retard. Well, you're retarded for leaving a review in another freaking cafe just because the one next to it was charging people who were wearing a mask for a cause. You're the one who's retarded. Freaking idiot. People for wearing... Punishing people. Punishing people. You sure it's punishable? Hey, who's saying it ain't a good cause? It's his food. It's his place. People don't see it. When they get pissed off, they get pissed off. Oh boy. They closed that one down. They did, because people were going after Mendocino. Dude, that is freaking hilarious. These people are getting so hopped up. So hopped up on that restaurant. Ever since Yelp closed down the Yelp for that one just to prevent it from being about the daggone sign since that restaurant got a whole bunch of controversy. I mean, come on. I don't mind having a restaurant, allow you to have choice. Hell, I'll wear it just to support the cause of the domestic abuse business. I'll wear it just for that. That's it. Just for that. Said he plans to keep a sign up for at least a couple months. Mendocino County is currently in the yellow tier of California's color-coded system of reopening. Jeez. As of May 27, more than 81,600 vaccine doses have been administered in evidence according to California All. People fucking deranged. In fact, you know what? We're gonna have some fun. We're going to have some fun. Let's see here. Vaccine ingredients. Okay. I remember someone was reading it. Was reading the ingredients of that vaccine. It's a Luciferian race. Well, that name won't prevent people from getting the vaccine. My oh freaking my! You had to name it one thing that literally gets the controversy. Just like how Lil Nas X's Montero, which is his actual name, Montero, from doing that video, and they promoted that Satan shoe, even though the same guy who did the design of that shoe did do the Heaven shoe, 777, which was a nice shoe, but it's a shoe. Which is a nice design, but it's a shoe. That's all it is. It's a shoe. But hey, since that got a whole lot of attention, that actually caused a lot of things to, legal reasons. Since a lot of people thought it was Nike, but it wasn't. It was bought by the dude. It was bought by the dude. He actually bought the Nikes from the Nike store, and to be honest, Nike shoes. Seriously, you're paying a whole bunch just for shoes, especially from Nike. Not exactly my kind of taste for design. And then he buys it, does design for it, and suddenly comes to the point where people got upset, about the design of the shoe because the devil and everything. Brought it up to Nike. Well, clearly it wasn't Nike. And then it got into the legal processes where Nike was literally suing the mess out of them. Well, guess what happens when controversy goes? The COVID-19 is vaccinations available for 12 years and older. Funny thing is, when they say that, I found an article where apparently there were some teens and young adults that were getting heart inflammations from the vaccine. And there were still people getting what? COVID-19? Getting what? Still getting the cough? Still getting the sickness from that vaccine? I don't know. See, there have been many rumors flying around the internet about what's in the vaccine. Some rumors even suggest that the vaccine contains gluten, wheat, eggs, and even bee venom. Well, if it was tested in an egg, well, there's a problem. If it was tested in an egg, then that's a problem. That makes me freaking bloated for freaking eating eggs, and that's bad. Sheesh, it's like I can't even eat eggs anymore. Seen as a type of replication incompetent vector vaccine. Vaccine also contains the genetic instructions to expressly stabilize spike protein, but instead of mRNA, these instructions are delivered via DNA, the modified vector virus. Yikes. There are two vaccines, Pfizer and the Moderna. I don't trust the Moderna. I've heard about the Moderna. Vaccine, lipids, hydroxybutyl, azanidil, bis, hexane 6-1-didyl, is phospholipid cholesterol. Jeez. Cholesterol. The following salts are included in the Pfizer vaccine to help balance the sitting in your body. Okay. Potassium chloride, monobasic potassium phosphate, sodium chloride. Great, I need more salt in me. Dibasic sodium phosphate dihydrate. Okay. Sugar. Basic table sugar, also known as sucrose, can also be found in the new COVID vaccine. This ingredient helps the molecules maintain their shape during freezing. Okay, the Moderna COVID is mRNA. It's SM102. What the hell? SM102. Okay, we get it. Carbon, hydrogen, nitric oxide. Huh. Uh-huh. Wait, aborted fetal cell? Oh my gosh. Wow, the bandwidth is limited. Okay, because a whole lot of people. Okay, check the save version. I had an Excel spreadsheet of few people who had taken the vaccines and what in the world did. I still have it on here. I still have it on my phone. I remember Memology gave it out, and I was looking. I was like, "Damn, that's a lot of people." Like it was down the line. It's like I think it was about in the probably about in the thousands or mils. That was long. And I had to scroll down. It had everything to do with what the people were doing, or how the people felt during. Some of them were fine. Some of them didn't report any accidents, anything else. Some of them reported they were fine. Some of them reported an allergic reaction. Some of them reported death. Others reported hospitalization. Oh, well. Acid. Oh, set. I'm really getting sick and tired of shots. Could I have at least an air nozzle instead? I wouldn't mind the air nozzle if they made that one, but gosh, I'm getting sick and tired of shots. Take an air nozzle if they got it. pathogens and event. There you go. Immunity to certain diseases. You're already immune from actually giving it out to other people if you already took it. What's up with so still trying to put a mask on? It doesn't make any sense. Plus, you got a woman who reportedly who has a husband still wearing a mask while they're having sex. And that's must have been so dirty the dude probably doesn't even wash it. He's already put himself at risk. And I'm not joking. He's already putting himself at risk. Now, which one do I have? Now, which one was it? Hepatitis or this? I think this one. I know one of my hospitals said it was like 14 days you have to wait. Guessing Maryland's other things does not contain eggs preserved as laid eggs. Hey, people have the right to question. You know, what's in the vaccine. They want to know what's in the vaccine, just tell them what's in there. Give them the ingredients, let them have it, don't freaking alter a damn thing, just give them the ingredients. That's all you have to do. But no, you get kicked off of online just because you question it. It's back in 2020, and now you still have it. Let people question it, for fuck's sake. Leave them alone, niggas. Jeez. From eating food such as Jell-O and resides in body naturally. Oh, jeez. Let's see. In vaccines, each ingredient in a vaccine serves a specific purpose: provide immunity protection from other people, keep the vaccine safe and long-lasting for the production of the vaccine. Okay, type of ingredient: preservatives. Thimerosal. I think this is other ones. I don't think this is one of COVID related. I don't know. Only in multi-dose vials of flu vaccine, okay. To prevent contamination. Most common source found from eating foods such as certain kinds of fish, mercury, which thimerosal contains, gets into the body. Okay. Adjuvants, aluminum salts, to help boost the body's response to the vaccine. Most common source found from drinking water, infant formula, or use of health products such as antacids, buffered aspirin, and antiperspirants. Okay. Stabilizers, sugars, gelatin, to keep the vaccine effective after manufacture. Jeez. From eating foods such as Jell-O and resides in body naturally. Probably what's causing me to get fat more. I don't know. I don't know. Residual cell culture materials. And yes, I am fat. I weigh about 178. And sadly, that's dealing with genetics. I really hate it. And I'm lazy, too. To grow enough of the virus or bacteria to make the vaccine. From eating foods containing eggs. Residual inactivating ingredients. Formaldehyde. To kill viruses or inactive toxins during the manufacturing process. Resides in body naturally, more in body than vaccines. Also found automobile exhaust and household furnishings such as carpets and upholstery. Ew. Residual antibiotics.
neomycin to prevent contamination by bacteria during the vaccine manufacturing process. Antibiotics that people are most likely to be allergic to, like penicillin, aren't used in vaccines. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather be vaccinated in a medical setting than going to freaking Walgreens or anywhere else that is not a freaking hospital. Not trust anywhere else except for the hospital. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I wanted to share with you. It's just something. And even you got to see the ingredients. Well, for most of them. But anyway, do your own research. Don't try to depend on me for it. And if you are a restaurant that wants to do the $5 thing, or just want to say, hey, we follow the CDC guidelines and we're doing this, do this. If you are vaccinated, you do not have to wear a mask. If you aren't, then you would. That's a business choice. They have the right to, and you have to obey it. So, hey, if a restaurant wants to obey CDC guidelines, it's up to them, not to you. You're not God, so don't try it.